I want to address something quick, because I got a comment from one of you that actually bought this boat and said that it flexes and is really low quality and all the stuff. And I explained that the reason why it flexes is because if you leave it in the middle of the Florida heat or any heat, it's gonna start cooking the whole day. And if you go in the afternoon and this thing is hot, this thing is gonna flex like crazy. Here is not flexing that much. And even when I try to do this, see, there's a little flexing there, but it's not crazy a lot. And I have to like pull it. So in normal use, it's not gonna flex, like it's not gonna break. Another thing is, if you, this boat is huge and it's very like a boat, it's like this. So if you're gonna store this, don't put it up, because you're gonna put a lot of weight on this, and then it may go do this. So store it like this, you know. You gotta take care of your equipment, because it's not perfect. Nothing is perfect. We're not perfect. Your boat is not perfect. So do as much as you can to make sure that it gets stored in a safe way, so you don't have problems later. But yeah, like, look at this, man. It's not flexing like a $300 Walmart kayak. Even here, this area right here should flex, because it's a giant open area and there's nothing holding it, right? It's an open hatch right here, and it's flexing a little. The SDR flexes there a lot because it has the open thing. Chad even has a reel talking about how to support it there. But it's not that it's a bad product, it's just that, I mean, we're dealing with plastic here. So think about this for a second. You see here, if you do this, of course it's gonna flex. There's nothing holding it. But the reason why I opened this is because I want you to see how thick the plastic is. Look at this. It's the standard thickness, actually. It's what they use in rotomolded kayaks. It's not gonna be a thick like that. It's not gonna be this thick. It's gonna be a really thin sheet of plastic. And I mean, you should see the Hovies. How thick the Hovies kayaks are. They're like I think my nails are thicker than the Hovies holes. There's a reason why they break all the time. Anyways, yeah, let's continue with this video. Welcome to another amazing app. Say that again. Welcome to another amazing episode of Unboxing Watercraft with yours truly, me. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Now let's get into this video. All right guys, look at this. This is a kayak. I know it's humongous. I know I also got it for free to make videos, but quick note on that, nothing is ever free, because what time is it? Friday, 5:23 p.m. and I'm here filming a video instead of, you know, doing other stuff that other people do. Anyways, let's get back into this, guys. This is the Wilderness System Tactical 128. From the second I lay eyes on this boat, I said, you know what, I want one. And after waiting and waiting for months and asking and proving that, hey, maybe people want to see more videos about this, I finally got one. So now let's get into this. Let's go ahead and unbox it, set it up. I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough, and then we're gonna take it fishing in the Keys, Flamingo, maybe offshore, I don't know. We're gonna have fun with it, and I'm gonna document it for you guys. You can see it all. So if you like that, don't forget to hit the subscribe. So if you like that, of course, click like. You know, YouTube wants engagement, so anything you could do, like, comment, share, please do so. Now let's stop the boringness and let's open it up. So normally I would get a knife, but who has time for knives, bro? Now when you buy a kayak like this from a dealer or somewhere online, it's not gonna be sent to you like this. This was like this because this was sort of like a dealer order, if that makes sense. So it wasn't gonna be like fully packed or fully properly set up for shipping, so don't worry about that. Hey, if you do want to order online, I'm gonna drop an affiliate link to Eco Fishing. So far I haven't heard anything bad about them. I mean, there's always the negative stuff anywhere. Like I get negative comments on my own videos because, oh, maybe I didn't do something the way they wanted to see it. But my point is, haven't seen any major problem with that store. So just buy it from them if you're gonna buy online, or just go to a local dealership. Let's go ahead and open this here. Now, while I do love it when they're fully, like, properly, you know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Wrap. I sort of like it like this too, because it's less stuff that I had to throw away. And believe me, this could get really crazy trying to throw away all this stuff. For this video, I'm really thinking of trying to make this like a one take. I may edit here and there if I'm coughing or whatever, but I think I'm gonna try to make it just one take. The first thing I did was to look for the seat. I'm like, where's the seat? Like, I need the seat. Where is it, man? And I checked the instructions here, and when you open this thing here, it tells you exactly where the seat is. Remove the seat from the inside hatch here, the front hatch, the bow hatch right here, and you remove this, and the seat is right here. There was a bungee attached. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put the seat together. I may just put it together off camera because it's kind of will be boring anyways. So let's drop this back here. Boom. It's a little plane here. I wonder why that's the case. Well, it's like that. There's nothing there to tie down, so I guess the play is for you to be able to open it easier. So boom, don't see any problem with that. Now let's move on here. Something cool I want to show you about this is that you could actually save this seat ties and reuse them. All you have to do is just press here, and you should be able to just see how it gets loose right there. But you gotta hold it. Gotta hold it down, and need something like a needle or something. This will not work. Oh my god, this is heavy. This platform here is heavy, dude. Wow. This is like, I don't know, it's probably 10 pounds. I'm gonna weigh it. Actually, we did weigh this kayak at the shop at David's. If you're in South Florida or Central Florida, anywhere Florida, it's a good idea to go and make the drive to David's place and just get, I mean, you can see this boat or anything he has right there with your own eyes. Cool thing about this seat being 360 is that you can swivel the seat around and find the spots where you could work freely. All right guys, so for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna leave it at snug, and then I'm gonna go ahead and later when I'm ready, just gonna tighten up all the bolts, make sure this thing is ready to go, because there's a lot that we have to do with this boat. We gotta put the NK300 there or something else, but you'll see that later. Can't tell you about that yet, but there's gonna be something else dropping in there, and you'll see. And also I gotta put outer boat here, you know, like I gotta make this happen. Outer boat right here, and all that will take time to set up, and I really don't have the time right now because 5:44 and it may rain. Let's go ahead and finish putting the seat together. I'm gonna grab that camera and give you a full tour of this and make the job easy for yourself. Loose this up a little bit so you find the hole easier, and boom, that way it's just quick and easy. And then this just goes there. Boom. Okay, let's go ahead and do a full walkthrough of this unit. I just got it, right? I just unboxed it. Haven't tested on the water yet. This is brand new. This is how it comes from the factory. Let's see what's up with it. Let's see if we find any issues with it. All right, guys, so the first thing I want to do is, what is the first thing I want to do? Flexing. Okay. It's not flexing any more than any normal plastic boat will do, so that's nice. We're gonna be of course doing more tests, but the first test of the flexing is not a big deal. It doesn't flex a lot. Like, I mean, think about this, guys. If this thing didn't flex, it will be fiberglass, and if it hits the floor just one time, like hit the floor like that, it will break. So you want this to flex. You don't want this to shatter like into 1,000 pieces if you just by mistake it rolls off the truck and it hits the bottom. So flexing is actually good. And I mean, I push here, we could push other places, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I wonder if there's foam and stuff in there. We're gonna have to find out that in later videos because it's about to rain here. Flexing out of the gate, no problem. There's no gates, there's no flexing gate. Open up right here, we see we got this. Look, I know about, I said about saving the zig ties, but the truth of the matter is it's gonna be difficult to save it there, so let's just cut it. And I cut it like this, so I could just cut that, remove that later, and then we could save that. So we take this out. There are some instructions here for what this is for, but I'm assuming it's for this area here. Got this, I don't know, this one definitely fits here, right? And the other padding, I don't have time for that, we'll figure that out later. It's starting to rain. Anyways, I want to talk about this quick. See this wire here? People are complaining, oh, this wire is not thick enough. Well, it doesn't have to be. Look how long it is. This is just to connect to your battery terminal. It doesn't have to be 6 gauge. Okay, anybody online telling you otherwise, they just want to sell you a higher premium wire that you really probably don't need, unless you have a boat like you're running like crazy wire from one, I don't know, 20 feet wide. This is only, we're talking about literally from here to here. We're talking about maybe 6 feet of wire. You don't need anything bigger than this. Plus you have that there to protect you in case something happens. So the thickness of this wire is pretty good, man. It's pretty good. I've been running wire like this on my trolling motors forever, never had a problem. So you know, just, and you know me, in this channel all we do is just run motors. So another thing I wanted to address is this is epic right here, because if you put grabs in here, and sometimes let's say this is one piece, right, and you have a grab here in the middle, like you can't open it, but now you just could open one and you get access to both hatch. So that's super cool. And we got the connectors for your battery. Oh man, this is why I can't do all this today, because it's too much. I'll have to dedicate an entire day, probably 2 days, to rig this boat properly, but you'll see that happen pretty soon. But something that everybody talks about with the tactical is that it's pre-plumbed, and it is. See, this is ready to go. That cable communicates to this cable here. So the idea is that you just put your battery there, you connect your battery, you put your trolling motor right here, and you're ready to go. About that, let me show you something. So if we open here, see that there? You could remove this whole piece and then put inserts. Doesn't come with insert, but you could just order this from Amazon. I'm gonna put a link, and you just go ahead and put that there, so it's easy to put the trolling motor pot, and it's like a seamless installation. You even have this quick release plug right here. It's right here, and you just pull it here to release the motor and take it down. And this is for a skeg, because do you know that this boat has a skeg? The skeg is right, well, is in there. Not gonna show you because it's on top of the cooler right now, but the idea is you just put your bow trolling motor, and with the skeg the boat should be able to just track properly, that you wouldn't need a rudder. But you could add a rudder if you want. You could definitely use this area here to put a mount, put a rudder. But the way that it was designed is that you don't have to use a rudder. We're gonna put the NK300 and a bunch of other motors on this. I want to test all of them to see how this boat does. But when I saw this boat in person, not on ICAS, but like at the shop, I go, I need one, because this thing is an eye opener. Like if you look at it like this, it's like you want it, man. You got so much space, so much useful space. It's crazy. And look how that looks. Impressive. Now let me just go over some spec quick, and as I do that, well, you can see it here. Look, it is 12 feet long, 12.7, 38 inches wide, so it's not as wide or long as you might think. It weighs 150 pounds, which is not groundbreaking or revolutionary, and the boat can hold 650 pounds, because the total weight capacity is 100 pounds minus 150, so at least a minimum of 650 pounds capacity for this boat. And the reason why it's able to do that is because you don't have a giant hole in the middle. So no drive, but guess what, you could put 2 motors on it, and dude, crazy. This thing is, it's a fishing kayak. That's what it is. So let me just give you a full rundown here. Oh my god, I keep finding stuff of what I see, because the boat is naked and I saw something that I didn't see before. Here on the back, I wish it would have had the inserts right here to put your power pole, but maybe they didn't want to pay for that, so that's why they left it like that. You do have access here through here that you could easily just go in there and bolt down stuff. You could put those inserts that I show you, or just cut through. What I would do is actually do this, get more of this material, make those holes, put those inserts, and I would just install it here on both sides. So if I want to put a power pole or not, I could just leave it there, leave the platform there like it is at the front, and figure out what I want to do with it later. This power link here, power plates, what's the name? Power plates are super cool, because hey, you know what, you want to put a camera back here or a light, you could fit it powered through here. Like you could run wires from your battery, maybe right here on the back or on the bow if you want to trim the boat, and just power that camera. Super cool, man. And of course in here you got the battery tray, battery box, so it will be inside the boat, so it's not gonna, and it's protected, so it's not gonna be shifting inside the boat, which could flip you. So that's really cool that they thought of that. And look at this, bro. I think this is the first time I see that. Has a little piece of metal here, actually this piece of starboard material, and it has a gear track, so adding more utility to this. The reason why they did this is probably to make sure the seat base is stronger, make sure that these two areas here are sort of like not moving apart, creating a stronger platform for the seat. I mean, if you're like 600 pounds and you sit on this, you want to have all the support you can get. And that's the reason why they also added kind of like this right here to prevent the boat from opening apart. So now you got this here and you got that there, making it possible for this boat to be that wide, you see. Otherwise you have to do something ridiculous like they did with the STR, and like slim it down, like do a giant bow and then slim it down, that you take so much space away from the angler that is kind of crazy. I mean, if you think of the STR is not a bad boat, but over here it just sucks the way that they design it. Like you lose so much space on the deck that is crazy. But you do have the giant bow that you can stand up and fish. So hey, if you're one of those people who like to stand up on the bow of a bass boat and cast, maybe that's the boat for you. If you want more like a sit down and have a lot of space in front of you, this is the boat for you. And I think I'm leaning towards this more, because even though I do love to stand and fish, it's not my go-to stuff, you know. I don't want to be standing up all the time. Look guys, it's raining and I could talk about this boat for 3 days, but I'm gonna call it a video here. You're gonna see this video now, and you're gonna see a lot more videos with this watercraft, because there's so much to do to it that is incredible. And you'll see that over the next few days. I may have to put content on a second channel because I just have too much going on. Thank you for making this my dream. Appreciate you, and go watch another video. Thank you.